takes off with it. It's a fake. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Moore now on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Set to return it. Here's Moore. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's got some space here. Up to midfield. And finally stopped, but what a return all the way down to the 40.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Mixon will get it to start the second half. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Joe Mixon, the ball carrier.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
At the 33-yard.
And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 28.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Now this one complete on the slant route and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
That just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
A run for Nick Chubb. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
No gain on the play. Brings up
looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run. Chubb. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. On don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. And we've got a dandy here. A one-point game as we begin the fourth. Now the fullback, Juszczyk. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
It's a gain of 2.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. And that's caught by Smith. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
He's forced out of bounds.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, that he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Open man is Michael Thomas. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down, escaping the pressure right. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Here's Jackson. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he will take it in for the touchdown. From 4 yards out. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
That's true. You've said that before.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've got the lead by 3, late stages of the game. What's the message here? Just hang on to the football? Is it that simple?
That's exactly right, because ball security is paramount. And you got a small cushion. A field goal can tie you, but you don't even think that way. Just take care of the ball, close out the game.
Will they close it out? We're about to find out. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides. So I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's
Anytime
right.
we have
That's
a
right.
defensive battle. But that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play. And the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
46-yard line.
Wilson to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. There he goes left side. And it's a touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get into the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door, and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Visitors 40.
A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. This has been Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Join the discussion.